So in today's video we're going to be talking about the rated gun truck that I built. Like the last few models, this one was one of my early models. Unlike the other models though, this was not actually a model kit. This was Revell Power Aces Big Rider. Yeah, it's like if you've ever played, well, I've ever played with the Mask toys, which is like Transformers. That should give you an indication of how old I am. Yeah, these are like 125th scale kind of toys that came with an action figure and had parts that clipped on and off. They would look like stock vehicles and then transform into stuff similar to this, though mine's quite weathered down. Here's a quick look at the box in its fully transformed state, and I'll show you the back too. I know what you're thinking, did he really cut up one of those things? Yeah, because they're worth nothing. They're not like Mask toys or all Transformers. They're literally worthless. Even now, I checked for this video and they're still pretty cheap, at least in the UK they are. I don't know if you live in another country, I couldn't really specify. But yeah, they're just cheap models. No one really cared for them, I don't think. But I just had it on hand and I thought, I'll build something out of it. It was mostly these dual axles that it comes with that spurred me on, because it just looked like a normal truck and I was like, I couldn't really do that with that. But with these dual axles at the back, I thought it'd be cool to put a cannon on the back and have some kind of final boss kind of vehicle with the boss sitting up on the gun, with these henchmen or cronies sitting in the front. You know, in the game, if it was a video game, you'd shoot those guys first to stop the truck and shoot the guy in the gun. You know, if you've ever played something like the Mad Max game, End Boss, spoilers. Although you don't shoot the drivers sort of thing, but yeah, you kind of get that idea. So yeah, original parts I kept. Obviously the real double axle wheels, the engine, because it did come with a scoop, and it's just I don't know, the scoop it's twice the size of this and it's supposed to be just another scoop. It looked weird. This bumper, which I've obviously weathered, these chrome parts and this all come from the artillery truck accessories kit. There's like 3 different kits. I couldn't remember which parts came from where, because I bought all 3. This cannon itself came from a Kobe's flak cannon, and I pretty much changed it around because it comes on a trailer, and I obviously took it off the trailer and built this rig for it to go on the back. Initially it was going to sit square in the back on the bed, but I realised that the gun would have hitting everything now, elevation or de-elevation. In fact, the gun itself didn't have that much elevation or de-elevation, so I had to rebuild the bracket so it could aim down quite low. Yeah, there goes your engine if you shoot there, or quite high. Also built these ladders so you could probably get onto the gun from the side, but my main intention is more likely to have henchmen hanging off the side of the ear, you know, because they can only get crushed by these rear wheels whilst it's gone long if they fall off. But again, the henchman's, it's more of a boss's vehicle, and it's more like make sure he's alright and forget the rest of the henchmen, because you know, henchmen are renewable resources. Just trying to turn this back. Another reason I had the gun elevated, apart from it being able to aim up or down, is also so you could have some cargo area to store all the loot. Now the initial model has like a bed cab cover, I think that's what it's called, and it's also got a piece of plastic which I don't have at hand that covers this, is where all the accessories bolt onto, but I cut it out so that I could have access to the bed. The gun's not glued in place because I always thought it might be usable later to take the gun off if I wanted to take the gun off and just use this as a very big truck. As you can kind of see, there's some cargo on the back. I had to seal up the front window, the rear window here. Also put a ladder on the back here so you can get access, and then obviously made it look like someone's running to the back. The idea being is this thing was driving along and someone got quite gutsy. I'll show you with another vehicle and smash into the back. Unfortunately though, it probably didn't end well for them. But yeah, that was kind of the idea with the rear end. Just try and show you that rear bumper that I'm quite proud of. A bit of a, yeah, the rear bumper is made of, the idea is it's made of just like one of those yellow stripe signs from car parks. I love the idea of, I've seen this from the PSP game in Pursuit Force with the convicts would use these as bumpers, and I thought this is quite cool, an idea, and just borrowed it. Also got the kneecappers, should I say. Alright, yeah, this is just something they're not really practical in any sense of the word, but I don't know, aesthetically I always like kneecappers. You wouldn't want them on your car in case if they clip anything solid they would just rip your wheel right off, but they're like cool for like killing zombies with, or people or something. Obviously it's a double blow, isn't it really? You get hit by this and then you get crushed by this. So yeah, I didn't want any armour around the interior. The idea is like this is just the guy who owns it's the gunner, and he doesn't really care about his henchmen. Plus it just seemed more easy. It was also another idea, so as if you've seen the box art, there's cannons that go out this side, but these wings are attached to the door and they clip in. You can't see the old clip. Here's the door. I've used it to practice painting on different colours. Here's the clip, but I didn't really want to build door cards and then the hinge for this vehicle, as I built them before for some other vehicles, and just didn't really think they needed them on this. Also there's the fact that the door itself is part of the roof, and I would have had to cut this, which would have made the roof itself quite weak, and potentially, it was being an early model, I didn't want to risk destroying the roof, although that being said, it probably would have looked cool if I just cut the roof off it as well. Not much else really to say on this truck. There's going to be the usual slideshow at the end, with some more detailed and close-up shots, and that's about it. So I'll see you in the next one.